When tech entrepreneur Michael Birch turned a children's playroom in his house into a wood-paneled pub, he didn't go to Home Depot. He had one shipped over from England.
There's not really many good pubs, English pubs in San Francisco, and the ones that there are quite far from here. So I wanted to kind of recreate an English-style pub in our home. And because we can.
Birch and his wife Sochi sold their site Bebo, briefly the #1 social networking platform in the UK, to AOL in 2008 for $850 million in cash.
And we sold it because we felt we'd maxed out the opportunity that we had with it. Facebook were taking more and more members away from us.
Some of their money went into startups and investments like Pinterest, and some went into what is called Birch Castle, their San Francisco home located in the Gold Coast neighborhood of Pacific Heights. There are Birch Castle beer coasters, lion gargoyles, and high-profile neighbors, from Oracle billionaire Larry Ellison to Apple's Johnny Ive, who just bought the house across the street.
My computer broke the other day, so I need to take it over and see if I can get it fixed.
With his latest investment, Birch is turning away from tech. He told Bloomberg West exclusively about his plans to open a private members club in San Francisco. Called The Battery and located on Battery Street, Birch is hoping it'll spark conversations about things other than Apple and Facebook.
Most of the events I go to in San Francisco are tech events. It's the same people, and you always talk about tech.
San Francisco is already home to private clubs like the Bohemian, the Pacific Union, and the University Club. But Birch hopes to attract a younger crowd in the same way a wave of clubs popped up in London 20 years ago.
It's a little different to internet businesses. It not only takes a lot of money, it takes a long time to do things.
The Battery, in the works for 3 years, opens in May. Birch aims to have 1,200 members at opening, with no more than a third having a background in tech. In the meantime, he'll be hanging out at his own pub, listening to tunes.
I see Jimi Hendrix on there.
Yeah, that would be mine.
I do see some Janet Jackson and Jessica Simpson.
Well, half the selection is my wife's.
And playing pool on a pool table that's more than 100 years old.